Chat, how we doing? Hope we're doing well. Hope we're having a great day. Hope we're doing... Hey, shush. Shush, David. Listen, I had a decent day today. Can't really complain. I have a bit of a tummy ache though. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. But for most of my current viewers, you have not seen me play this game. God damn it. Seen me play this game at all. And real quick, I do want to lower music just a bit more, because it's just so loud in my ears. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Listen, my audio's all adjusted every which way it can be for this game, and I don't even know if I have the balancing right now. We're gonna have to wait till we hear people talk, which we might not even hear today, so that might not even be a problem. Listen, anyone who's watching this that plays Black Desert Online may be like, oh, you're doing that quest in here, that's a thing, the Spirit's Beloved, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that right now. And for those who do know, my plan is to go, where are they? Where... Is it here? No, where are the centaurs? Is it here? No. No. They're somewhere around here. Excuse me. No. No. Am I being dumb? I wish you could look up a monster right there. Maybe you can, and I'm just being dumb. If I'm being dumb, just ignore me. I may have literally looked at them 5 times, and you guys are screaming at me. It's the common... Or are they over here? I mean, there are these guys, but they're weak for me now. Well, not weak, but weaker. The common YouTube curse is that you can't see things in plain sight. And I don't judge YouTubers for it anymore. At all. Because it just happens, man. It just happens. I mean, we are at 220, basically. I can't hit it in the screen. So, we could just look for something that is around 220 instead of just focusing on centaurs. I had a map earlier. You know what? Let me new window. Go to my history. Video centaur location. Okay. I just want to open this image and zoom in on it. Real quick, hold on. Was it seriously? Yeah, it's right there. It was right there the whole time. Told you I went over it like 5 times. I told you. Hello? Can I click on that tab? Oh, I might accidentally just close so many tabs or windows. No, we're good. Okay, just making sure that I didn't lose internet doing that. Okay, so anyway, let's get on with it now that I know where they are. We need to go travel to a black well, which I'm pretty sure I still have maybe 5 quests to do for that stuff. And I was doing it on my wizard a long time. I'm talking years ago. And I just got bored of it, man. So I've never gone back to it, and I'm scared to. Not actually scared, just I gotta catch up on what was happening. I mean, I don't have to. I could just do the motions of the quests. I think also I was having trouble, especially back then because I didn't know how gearing worked, and now you can kind of tell at least a little bit. I know a little bit. Oh, whoa. This is why you don't travel with menus open. There we go. There you go. Thank God our horse is good, by the way. Horse named Heinz, of course. I've been on an Overlord binge since I made this character. Overlord is half the reason I started playing this game again, by the way. It's the only game where I can feel like combat even could be 1% a little bit close to it. That is my dream, is one of my dreams when I get rich. Obviously, viewers of my channel of years know I have many a dreams when I get rich. Like making a speed racer game, buying a F4 car. Another one of my dreams, outside of getting this outfit that I have on. I mean, look at that thing. As a real outfit, I want that. Another dream I have is to make a video game with the class diversification that Overlord's game has, you know, Yggdrasil. Just the way the job classes and the race classes and all that stuff works. I'd love to make a real-life version of that with this game's combat system. But I say that, I need to be a rich man, because I need to convince people to balance a game like that. And that sounds like an absolute nightmare. That sounds like that would be, like, actually, like, 5 years worth of work. I don't know if anyone here has ever done game design, or anyone watching after the fact has done any game design. But when you have player versus player in any sense, balance is a goddamn nightmare. PvE is a nightmare, player versus, you know, everything, or everyone. That's how I imagine PvE. I could be wrong about what PvE stands for my whole life, but I know what it means. But it's still a nightmare to balance, but it's easier. It's easier. Because it also doesn't change based on player skill level, necessarily. Well, it does, but not as wildly as PvP in games goes. Like, take StarCraft 2, for example. That game, Jesus Christ, for how much is in it, it's a very well-balanced game, and it's balanced around pro play only. So, if you're bad at the game, you will just lose to stuff. And I do think that's the right way to do it, and I am biased, because StarCraft 2 was my main game for like a decade. So I think I am biased. It's the only esport I really dove into outside of League of Legends, I guess I got into. StarCraft was my first love. It's what got me into Justin.tv, which became Twitch.tv. About like not even a year, like maybe like 6 months after I made my Justin.tv account, it switched to Twitch, and let me tell you, I was very confused for a day. I was like, oh, I guess that streaming site's gone and got replaced by whatever this is. I was also very confused with making a Justin.tv account. This is aging me, by the way, so much. Because it was a business meeting website. So, like, business with international branches, or just business meetings with other businesses that were, like, in different countries. It was a way to host videos and presentations and stuff like that for business. And then video games took it over, and Justin.tv was like, we could make a lot of money out of this. And then they did. I don't know, they might have also sold it, or it was just a pure rebrand. I don't remember. I was too young to really know about that level of detail. I was still but a wee lad in middle school. Maybe early high school at that point. Oh. One thing I will say is, before you guys judge me, my inventory is a goddamn mess. Those are the only 2 open slots up at the top there. It's a goddamn mess. And that's why you won't see me be picking up any loot today. Mainly because I don't really... I mean, I know there's going to be time black stones or whatever they're called. What are they? What are they called? Stop moving, stop moving. Time-filled black stones. Listen, I got enough for now. I know it's a terrible mindset to have in this game. I know. But we're going to be lazy about it today. Because my inventory is a goddamn mess and I gotta go to storage and I just haven't. And also a lot of that stuff you can't put into storage, so I just gotta, like, at least the central market storage, I gotta find a way to really store it. But I'll figure that out on my own time. That's not what today's for. As a still somewhat new player to Black Desert Online with only 200 hours in it. And still having never maxed out a character level-wise. In fact, this is the first character that I got Awakening on. Technically, I got level 56 for Wizard and didn't notice my Awakening quest before I stopped playing for that time. But... and I have since gotten that Awakening since getting this character's Awakening. But this character is still my first Awakening, and that's crazy to say. Because it's like my 3rd season character. That's how bad my attention span is, to be honest. ADHD is a powerful mistress. Also, it's trying to get me to accept that War of the Roses questline, but I'm pretty sure you need to be level 59 or 60. And also, the Meet Meldor at the Watchtower, it let me take that even though you need to be level 60. It told me that once I got there, and I'm like, god damn it. I wanted to talk to Meldor. Bro looks like he's from Star Wars. He actually looks like a Sith, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anyone can deny that. If you put him in Star Wars The Old Republic, he'd fit in just fine. At least looks-wise. And honestly, like, cult-wise. Honestly, that whole quest line at the beginning with Belmore was very Sith-coded now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, just ran into a guy. Also, yes, I do have it so you have to stay in a specific area for those guys to load. I think my computer could handle it fine. I just don't want to risk it while streaming. You know. Last thing I need is the game to crash on me like that or just lag the whole stream. My computer definitely should be able to run it. I don't know. It defaulted to this, so I'm gonna trust it. Why's that guy loaded, but no one else? Well, apparently these guys get special loading privileges. Alright, we're here. And down the well. I gotta say, the first time I went down these wells, it crashed. And I was like, oh no. Can I no longer go forward in the quest lines? I got very concerned. Still might crash. It's not very stable when you load into this area. I don't know why. As you can tell. Yep. Really? That level of fall? Really? Okay, we are going to... I should have checked where we're going to, but I'm pretty sure it's Medea. I'm almost positive it's Medea. And if I'm wrong, oh well. I could be very wrong. Well, I would say I have a great sense of direction. Once you add teleporting in the mix, it gets all messed up. As a kid, I was like directing, specifically my dad has a bad sense of direction. One time, so one thing we would do when I was younger is we would go just check out campgrounds for camping in the summer, for like the next time we would go camping. And there was this one campground that was literally just a dirt path and a rectangle. It was just a rectangle. So you went straight, turned right, turned right, turned right, and then you could either go left to leave or right to go back in. And I kid you not, my dad literally turned right at least a dozen times. And I finally said, you should go left. And obviously this isn't proving I'm, like, good at directional sense, but it's proving how bad my dad is. And he's like, I'm gonna go right one more time. And he did, and then he finally caved, went left, and I didn't bring it up literally for at least a decade. It's now a funny joke that I think he is a little embarrassed by, but it's comedy in my opinion. Actual comedy. But no, the only thing that would get in my way is I sucked at reading my mom's handwriting when it was written directions before GPS was a thing. God, I'm aging myself so much. Oh, now I know. Oh, God, I'm on the other side of that now. As a kid, people would say stuff that would age them like that, and I'd be like, oh, you're pretty old. And now I got people probably thinking, hey, you're pretty old. With what I'm saying here. Good God. That's not a good feeling, I can tell you that. If you're currently like a teenager or something, and you're like, wow, you're old, you lived before GPS. Bro, I lived before Google. I lived before cell phones. Being born in the 90s mean you lived right before a huge technological boom hit in your childhood. Well, yeah, usually teenaging. In your teenage years is when it hit, unless you were born in the late 90s like me. As a 97 baby, and yes, I was born in the 1900s before anyone says it. Yes. Honestly, I take it with a bit of pride. I was born in the 1900s. I think that's cool. And if I live to 103, I can say I'm 3 centuries old, and that's my goal. My goal is to live to 103. Actually, I don't have to live to 103. Just, 2100. And then I'm going to say I'm 3 centuries old. It's going to be my last words. It's my plan. If I don't die in my sleep, of course. I don't know. I haven't really thought about my death that much. One thing that I'd like, since I'm too tall to ever re-enter if I went to space, re-enter the Earth's atmosphere specifically, basically my spine would just collapse. I want to, when I'm that old, maybe my 103rd birthday present will be a trip up to space. I get to see it, if I survive the trip up in general at that age, honestly. But I get to see it, experience it all, and then, you know, on my way back down to Earth, I die. In a bloody, brutal fashion, in the effort of science. Scientists would probably love that, to see what happens. Just to see what happens. Although, I guess at that point, I wouldn't be 6'5". Although, it's above 6'2", right? Or is it right at my height? Because if I shrink due to old age, then, you know. I should also probably leave my horse here. What I like to do is just... No, not you. Get that away. I like to do that. Okay, it's just gonna set to there. Not that, not that. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that yet. Okay, I can climb it here. We can climb. One thing I want to do, if you're from the community that I edit for... Wait, you tell me I can't grab this? Crazy work. See, I can grab that random bullshit, but I can't grab that ledge? If you're coming from the community, though, that I edit for, I really... Maybe I can't do it this way. It might be... I might be... I'm probably being really dumb. You know, I can always put that later. I really want Dylan to play this game, because I feel like he'd love it. Come on. It feels like a mixture. I know this is crazy. This game feels like a mixture of World of Warcraft, obviously, Monster Hunter, I know, random one, and, fuck, what was the other one? Dark Souls. Barely any Dark Souls, I can tell you that, but just a wee bit. I don't know if anyone would agree with that. Also, hello. Okay, we kill him fast. Real fast, that's gonna be useful. So, before we get into this, I'm gonna use you. We're gonna use, don't need the mount. Yep, you. Don't need you. I don't need you. Don't need you. No. No. Do I have any, like, books for it? Yes. Do I have food? I should have... Am I out of food? Fuck, I'm out of food. Ah, that's a bummer. That is indeed a bummer. I mean, we could probably go kill an animal somewhere and cook it, but I'm too lazy for that. I'm too lazy for that. Okay, I think we got everything at least I have. I used a lot of it earlier. And honestly, I would say I kind of wasted it. But specifically, I think Dylan would actually love this class specifically. The Dosa, because literally the way I saw it, when I saw the main and the awakening, A, you got mist breathing, and B, you're the avatar when you get awakening. With a tiger. You're the avatar, but your spirit animal's a tiger, I guess. Okay, we don't really need that anymore. Well, it's not a completely populated area. It's very sparsely. Also, yes, the water ability, which that is my favorite to just use. But I will say, wood is a good one. Oh, they're dead. That was unnecessary. Also, what are you guys dropping? Yeah. Don't need. I wish you could escape out of that. It's a bit of a bummer that you can't. How much experience are we getting per kill? 0.83 to 0.52. I mean, that's definitely better than a lot of other places that I can get at this point. Alright. Nope. Yeah, definitely easy to do right now. I'm glad. The last time I was here, I was around, like, I think 160 for both of these. So the fact that I'm that much higher now, it's nice. Nice. Desert Iguana, how we doing? And also, I will be curious. I think we unlocked the next metal at the next level. Or is it Earth 3? Yeah, we get Metal 4. Which should be fun. It'll be fun to get a new ability. But I've been level 58 for a long time, it feels like, compared to everything else. Also, I think we are at the edge of the territory. There's more up there. What is nice, though, you got two different travel abilities. So once that's off cooldown. For some reason you get a fire one. Well, the fire one makes complete sense, but for some reason you get a tiger one, I should say. Okay, we can see their health bars go down now that we have enough knowledge about them. That's cool. Nope, wrong button. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. That's very loud, by the way, his voice. I need to turn that down. Told you not all of it would be right. Cutscene volume, voice volume. Honestly, probably down to there would be good. Let me just double check that that worked without applying. Hell yeah. Have they not respawned up here yet? Okay. Oh, I thought there were more right there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, apparently that still worked. Alright, I am definitely, it's one thing I was intimidated by with this game is when I found out that you unlocked a whole different power set after 56 levels of, you know, using one. Because, you know, learning a whole new playstyle, basically. It's like, oh, damn, that's a, I don't know, I was intimidated by it a little bit. I think it's a little self-explanatory. Also, let's head back up here. But I think it honestly does a nice little... It gives you just more to do in a fight if you want to switch between the two. Which I occasionally do for certain specifics like bossing. I do tend to use this form more. And I wonder if that's like an intended thing for some classes. I'm pretty sure in some areas, by the way, you can hit their like homes or certain objects to make more spawn. I don't know if that's true here. Just a little bit of fire in every direction, they all die. Never see it. We're also very much not close to level 59. I think we'll get it tonight, though. I think we will. Anyone down here? Looks like no. Don't see any red dots when I look that way. Here, I do. I will say this game also has a bit of mix of Skyrim in it, just because of the way you can climb mountains. Very dead. Cool. I think another thing this game does get right is how fast that these kinds of mobs spawn. Like, if you are in an area where you're kind of struggling to kill them, you will literally, you could stay in one spot. Alright. See, that's what makes this game fun. I know a lot of people's complaints is that PvE is too easy. And to be fair, for like the first like 12 years of this game's life cycle, or 10 years, whatever, they were only focused on PvE updates. Like, the developers were. But now they're focusing on PvE more, and that's honestly something I'm really happy about. Although I haven't done any endgame content yet. And I know world bosses, barely anyone does them anymore. At least that's what I've heard. Nope, what? You know, sometimes I feel like I can't activate that, and I still haven't found out how. I think it's maybe being in an area with these. That's my theory. But that's just a theory. Okay. It's weird making that joke knowing one of my friends edits for Game Theory now. King Quarterfish, right? Every time we're at a convention together, we always just hang out for at least one day. It's been a few years, though, since I've been to the convention. He went this year, and I had no idea, to be honest. Since they moved it to December. Real bummer. So, let me just try this. Okay, so now, it's not just being next to that. Also, no, this is not a way to go. I don't know why, that's just the most satisfying to do. I think it's because of the ice breaking noise. Okay, so this is just a mark of which ones you used here, right? I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm still figuring it all out. No, so... Oh, it's telling you which ones to use. Interesting. So do you get a buff for that? Oh wow, I killed enough desert iguana on accident to start becoming an expert on them. Love to see it. As the resident iguana expert here, I would just like to say that iguanas deserve better. It seems to... Does it guarantee a crit, maybe? Although it didn't use it that time. So that wants me to use this. And then it wants me to use this. And then metal, of course. So it's the same order every time. Okay. cool. Also, the reason why I'm hitting that jump attack early is because sometimes I do it in the right way, which lets me teleport to them. Like right on top of them. But I haven't been doing it wrong. Or right. We're almost at 80%. This is why I decided to stream this, because I knew we could just probably maybe get one level the way I've been going. Nope, damn it. See, I'm right-clicking, and I was holding W that time. But that's what happens when I hold W and right-click, is I move forward and do this attack. So I need to figure out what the basis of that is. But I'd also like to figure it out myself, without looking it up. Because I could have just looked it up by now. Yeah, no. That's what this leveling process is for, figuring out your class. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, no, awakening for the Dosa is just it's so fluid, it's so beautiful. But yeah, no, going back to my Overlord obsession, I finally, like a week and a half ago, watched season 4 because I was really just slacking on it. And because of it, it's honestly gotten me to want to watch solo level. And I think I'm gonna. Very soon. Because I feel like it's an anime that can scratch that itch. That Overlord scratches of just the character detail and just the amount of, like, information. Like, what I love about Overlord is the information that is left out of the anime in a weird way. I love watching Annie News's what was cut videos. I love those. Well, Annie News's videos in general are what I love. And I know he has a bunch of solo leveling, so I know I'll love those videos too. So in order to really nail this awakening combat, I gotta learn that order that shows up every time I use an ability. I gotta know what is next after each one. So I know that one. No, it's Earth after this one. It's Earth after Metal. I kinda want that to go away. There you go, it's gone. Okay, we get too far away from it for it to be useful, or that ability just doesn't work. Which is possible. Oh, you're fucked. 1 HP using my ultimate ability. Okay. Absolutely, bro died like 5 times. Okay. Unnecessary roughness. Oh, they're all dead. Didn't use the fire. There we go. I'm figuring that out. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, that's basically what's going to be. Oh, we're already at 82%. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That last 3% has felt pretty quick. Come on, let me up. Let me up. Thank you. Where's that one though? I don't know anymore. I'm pretty sure that. Let me just double check. Yep, that one's metal. I was right. Alright, good, good, good. Also, what I should probably do is do that with chat. Just in case. I know it's not like DC Universe Online where it's just like actual virus links and a completely unmoderated chat. I'm slowly and surely figuring out the route. Although I still think maybe I should go here. There's probably a good amount of... Yes. See, I don't know why that one made me teleport. Like, go further with the ground pound, if you will. Survive. Someone has a health bar. Who has a health bar right now? Alright. The coward's not going to come forward. It's got to be horrifying, by the way. Just hanging out with your homies in a circle, and then all of a sudden, the guy who came here to destroy you all just is hovering in the spot above you. That would be terrifying. By the way, I feel like a lot of people are just going to use this video, this stream, which by the way I don't want at all. In fact, I think it's probably a great use for this, is to just check out the Dosa Awakening patch. So I feel like I should also... See, everyone in that patch is that. I should probably also use... Also use these abilities, by the way, are basically really cool. There's also another one that is really hard for me to do sometimes. Bam. No. Basically there's a charge one, where you summon a bunch of your little, like, mist guys. It is fun. It's a very fun way to look at it. I'm dead. Okay, 84%. Maybe we won't, actually. We're already 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes into the buffs, or the XP buffs. It's very possible, in just the hour stream I plan on doing today. Also, can we go down, please? Thank you. We actually won't get level 59. At least I'll get much closer. Damn it, just hit. Thank you. Survived that. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Also, I will say the travel animation of this one is really cool. Hello. Welcome back to reality. I'm here to destroy you again. I also feel like I could be probably following them down more to getting maybe more groups, but I feel like we just have a good cycle going on with what we're doing. I think we'll at least get to 90%. Rest of these. Another reason why I want Dylan to play this game is he says he likes grindy games. This is definitely a grind. It's like not that bad, I think. Oh, unnecessary roughness. Us. Nice. Hey, why'd you ignore me? I flew right past you. You just ignore me? Almost flew off the mountain. Bad idea. Immediately knew it as soon as I double tapped my space bar. No. Oh. Okay, well that was useful. Yeah, we've already almost been live for an hour. We actually won't even be hitting 90%. Nice. So I guess this way and back up that part of the mountain. I like how I keep accidentally reversing the cycles every time. No! Damn it. See? Keep actually just using it. Every time. It's an accident. Every single time. Hell yeah. And that gives me the Centaur's health bar. What that does really is just give me a little bit of breathing room for my cooldowns to come back. So that is useful. Just the floating in midair thing. I don't know if I can be hit. Probably. But maybe just not by just mobs. Maybe players can, but... So one thing I still haven't done this game, by the way, is any PvE. I've never fought another player. I'd like to try against someone else who's also never done PvE in this game. That sounds like another reason I want Dylan to play. I think he'd actually be able to learn the game enough to maybe, you know, have a good fight with me. In just like a few hours. Well, no, he wouldn't. You'd have to get to this gear level. Unless I just take off. Here we go. No. I guess if I take off a weapon and some armor to match his level. I got the title Idiot? What the? Why did I earn that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, game? Why did I just get assigned the title of Idiot? That feels... I don't know. It just... I don't even do... you know. Oh, it's calling the Centaur stupid. Okay, well that's reassuring. But I think that's also maybe a bit racist for the game to say that about Centaur. Are all Centaurs... like, that's crazy to call all Centaurs stupid. Although I do think, this is my theory, and this could be something that's confirmed already, all of the titles are actually given to us by this little fucker. So I think he's calling the Centaur an idiot. And again, that could be something that's completely confirmed already. Or like complete canon. Alright, love to see it. Yeah, how long have we been live, by the way? 50 minutes already. I thought I got the idiot title for like taking fall damage and entering combat in the same like second or something like that. I was like, that's the only thing I thought that could make sense. Hello? Oh, I didn't have my weapon out. That explains a lot. Hey, come on. Come get me. Come and get me. Okay, so yeah, definitely gonna get 90%. I will say though, having to do this kind of stuff when you get one level, I know turns a lot of people off. I read the reviews recently, just, you know, the recent ones to see what, you know, the opinion of the general populace was. It's mostly positive, but the people complaining are like the ones who don't like how grindy it is, which is, you know, understandable. Totally complain about the game. It's not your kind of game. I get that. But one of them said they felt forced to do fishing and AFK stuff, and I'm like, I haven't felt forced to do that at all. Maybe it's because I'm just not max level yet. Oh, you take fall damage to that ability. I assumed you didn't. How about negated it? Look at how wrong I am. Excuse me, Rock. Excuse me, Rock. Oh, here we go. Using it. Yeah, we're 90%. Anyway, how are you guys' taxes doing? Anyone in tax season yet? Anyone watching? I'm not in tax season yet. I don't. If it has, that's embarrassing. Tax season has started already, and time is moving so fast that I haven't noticed. I guess it's possible. Time does sneak up on you, if that's whatever you get. Really? The hunter was just out of range of that? I thought he was just in range of it. just a little bit more of this off camera after this, not after the stream, I'm going to bed after the stream, but tomorrow would probably be nice. Also, I'm seeing red dots here. Does that mean they're underground? Or is it these things? Yeah, it's those things. Okay. It does get repetitive after a while, for sure. I can imagine for the even later gear stuff, it could be kind of overwhelming how much you have to do this. I guess it just takes a certain type of person. That's one thing I think I'm going to need to really practice with this character's positioning. I guess it's every character, to be honest, in this game. Maybe again level up. Yeah, it's not going to be very likely. It's possible if I chose a harder area, we would have. But I'm glad I chose an area where I'm not having to fight people for the spawns. Oh, honestly, perfect time to use this finally. Oh, you survived that? How cute. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. I think I'm getting sick. Before the stream started, my stomach did not feel great. It's kind of subsided for now the more water I drink. By the way, I was not dehydrated. I drink a fuck ton of water every day. In fact, I was worried that water was the reason I felt bad, because I just drink so much. See, I had a caffeine addiction for years, where I would drink an ungodly amount of tea, and I would also put an ungodly amount of sugar in each cup. To the point where I was going to get diabetes by the time I was 30 if I just kept doing it, like quite literally. And I ended up one day just like running out of sugar, and I was like, you know, instead of going to the store and getting more sugar, you know what would be great? If I just cut it out completely. So I cut out sugar, and I also cut out milk out of it to save on that, and just went to completely black tea. Fucking loved it, by the way, but then I was like, you know, this caffeine addiction is just as bad in a way. Obviously, caffeine isn't going to give you diabetes, like, you know, like sugar would. It's not as bad per se, but it's still something you want to cut out. So what I did was I replaced it with water. And now, I'm addicted to drinking stuff. Whatever liquid it is, I need it. Right? That's how things work for me, basically. That's how I've learned. But yes, I have an addictive personality, it's true. I won't deny it. Ugh. But yeah, I know, that's how I beat my addictions. I replace it with something that's actually healthy. But it has to be the same type of habit. So when I quit smoking cigarettes, I'm a little concerned what the habit is going to end up being. It's going to be an oral fixation of some kind. And before you weirdos say that's what she said, I'm going to say it first. That's what she said. So close to the next level. Alright. Yeah, we've been live for an hour already. Looks like it is time. Let's go over here where there will be no enemies. What of you, though? Do you go in first person? Oh, hey. More centaurs. Someone fighting them? Is that another player? It is! Well, we're calling it a night for them at the perfect time, then. We really, really are. That's... Wow, that timing. Good for them. Good for them! You get the free area yourself! I'm not gonna be there anymore. Oh, that's great. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed. This might have been a one-off stream. It might not have been. I don't know. We might... When I get to level 60, I might bring this back and we might start messing with Meldor. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. I really don't. I just did this because I didn't feel like streaming anything else. And I've been playing Black Desert. And I need to get levels. So it's the perfect excuse to just grind out experience. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you all next time. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day and or night. Whatever you're getting yourself into, you're going to do great. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever. If I do stream tomorrow, who knows? I might not. Might not. Who knows?